Hi, welcome to the Santa Ynez Valley Historical Museum and Parks Janeway Carriage House. Come on inside and see all the wonderful exhibits that we have about the history of the Santa Ynez Valley. Welcome into the museum. I'm standing in the West Room, which is an exhibit gallery that honors the cattle ranching heritage of the Santa Ynez Valley. The economy of the early valley was based on cattle ranching, and we have a number of artifacts, working saddles, bits and spurs, and all the accessories that were used in the early ranching days of the valley. Now let's enter the Parks Janeway Carriage House, one of the best kept secrets in the entire Santa Ynez Valley. Most all of the carriages here in the Parks Janeway Carriage House are original. We keep them in the condition that they come in, and we preserve them. We have over 35 different varieties of horse-drawn vehicles here in this carriage house. We also feature some beautiful saddles with artistic silver work, leather work, and tack that goes with various horses that used to take these carriages across the West. What we're looking at here is a Concorde stagecoach. This was used in the Yellowstone Park to bring people in from the train station into West Yellowstone. It is an example of the Abbott and Downing Concorde stagecoach, which was considered one of the finest and most comfortable in the late 1880s. This is an example of a buckboard that was used at Maddies Tavern in the late 1880s. Felix Maddie, owner of Maddies Tavern, would take his hotel guests out on tours around the Santa Ynez Valley. He enjoyed showing folks the verdant green hills, the oaks, and the streams that were filled with salmon and trout. Now we're in the Valley Room. The Valley Room has a number of interesting things. We have a vignette of an early ranching farmhouse with a lot of the objects from our collection that are from the late 1800s, turn of the century, that show how people lived in the early Santa Ynez Valley days. I'm standing next to a 1/48th scale model of Los Olivos, Maddies Tavern, and the Pacific Coast Railway Station. This is a little model replica of one of the trains that came into the Santa Ynez Valley and stopped at Maddies Tavern. I'm sitting here in the museum courtyard, which is a venue for many of our events that we have here at the museum. Throughout the year, the Santa Ynez Valley Historical Museum hosts a number of events, including new exhibit openings, a garden tour, our annual Vaquero show, a wonderful wine tasting called Fiesta in the Vines, and special historic presentations. Check our website for new event updates.